So hi there everyone, welcome back to another episode of When the Boat Comes In, my Not Fishing North Atlantic series. My name's Leon, I'm the one looking after you, and yeah, it's been a kind of interesting time. Let me just show you what's happened. So I've carried on doing a few more fishing runs, and as you can see we've got over $1 million now in the bank. So I found a way to make some money. So I'm going to show you what I've been doing. And as I say, we're out here just getting, right, you can go there. So before we were fishing for tuna, so what we're doing now is we're going for swordfish, because one of the ports is paying a lot of money for them. So we're going to see what we can get. So join me after the intro as we get this done. So I've just got the first marker down, and again, it's kind of, we're working along the same way. So instead of having the lines baited with herring, which we were doing last time, getting tuna, and we were getting decent money, let's say we now changed to squid, and the money difference has been just surreal. So I want to do this, and then we're going to make another change. Oh, there's another one. There's quite a few down there. That should be a good haul there. And there's tuna as well. But I want to get changed over because the next plan should bring us, if it works, should bring us stupid money. No other tuna. When I was prepping this episode, I was actually going to an area and I noticed there was just a ton of tuna on the surface. I wish that's the one thing. It's like this boat's set up for, and actually I was in my own save, but again using a boat that's set up for doing this sort of thing, but it's also capable of doing harpooning, and surely you'd be able to go change to doing harpoon because it's a different part of the boat that's used, so surely you could have both setups on board. Come on. Got a bit more out here. There's one. I had these guys doing the haul, so they've kind of improved a bit as well, but we will do the haul in the so we can actually get the best we can from this run. But yeah, this game is a lot of fun. Again, it does get a few bugs. I had one where the sea was just, it's like whatever mechanism they do to get the waves in place, it went a bit mad, and yeah, it was just, it wasn't rough water, it was just water that just didn't quite be right. It kind of lost, I mean this I mean sometimes I feel the water's not correct in this game, but that was the one time it really lost the reality factor. Come on. Oh, there's one. Seeing plenty of other fish. Redfish will probably be something we'll go for once we change over. Not quite yet. And if the plan I've got works, we could be into some of the bigger boats very quickly. Lots of tuna down here. There's one there right on the surface. Which is a couple there on the surface. Right, 7, 5 more to go. So yeah, just in case I get these lines down. Right, 2/3 of them done. Another one. But yeah, I had a few more suggestions for names for boats. I think the one that one is going to be held until we go on to a different style of fishing. So if anyone has got any suggestions, leave them in the comments below. Always interested to see any suggestions for boat names. Right, 2 more to go. But this is kind of what you do in this game. I mean, it's, you know, until we get to some of the other types of fishing, I think once we get to things like trawling, things like that, but I think we're going to probably have another episode or so of doing this style of fishing, because I want to get the money in. Go. One more. There we go. Right. So you can now go back into rest mode. Do is we've got a map, clear the points, back to the start of the line. So that's been in the water 2 hours 25, so if we move it on about 17 hours. Right, up over here. Boom. Right. I only need one of you this time. See if this works. back at it at the right angle. See if it'll let us do this. Here we go. Nice big swordfish to start with. Tuna. We are going to get some tuna, and I'm not overly worried about that. It's the swordfish I want. That was good. That was nearly, was that 830 kilo? Oh, there we go. I mean, yes, tuna is better weight-wise, but when you see what, I mean, as long as well. Let's get the fish, and then you'll see what I was doing. So that was about 650 kilo. Oh, look at that. That's what we want to see. Oh, missed. That wasn't a bad haul either. I think that was about 900 kilo. So if we can get about 650 kilo, this would put us on a par of the sort of hauls we were getting with the first boat, but with tuna. Now this is a quite, oh no, it might be, is it? Got tuna. So yeah, we're about just what 2.8, nearly 2,900 kilos of fish, just from those first 4. So what I've found with doing this is I don't necessarily get a full boat, but I'm making more money than if I was getting a full boat of tuna. Right, marker number 5. some gaps between these markers now, of course. Ah, missed it. I was going too fast, didn't slow down in time. There we go. He looks a big one. I wish, the one thing I wish you could, I mean, you can see the sort of things you've hauled, but I wish you would actually also record like the largest fish that you caught. Because there is some monsters, you know, swordfish supposedly in the sea. That's about another 700 kilo. Now, one thing I'll say at this point in this game is, at this point when you do this type of fishing, you see every fish you bring up. When you move to, say, going for the redfish, or cod, or herring, or anything like that, it kind of, you bring up one, but it's the equivalent to maybe 40 or 50 fish. Right, coming up to the halfway point. Ultimate boat face, mega haul. Oh dear, tickly throat. So one problem I find when I record is that my throat dries out very quickly. Right, come on. Oh, look at that. Yep, probably about the same again, about another 700-800. So we've got what, just under 4,500 kilos. You can see the kilos here over right above the map. Okay. Well, there's a tuna amongst this lot. I think it's only what, a third tuna. Yeah, not a massive haul there, about 600. So that's what, 7 up, 5 to go. So we could get to about 9,000 kilos if we're lucky. I'll probably say more, 8,000. Just counteract some of the drift. too fast. Oh, there's a tuner on this one as well. Swinging about wildly. So we're just under, was it just under 6,000 now. At the 2/3 mark, so yeah, we could get about another 3,000. Oh yeah, we could get about 9,000 if we average what we have been. That wasn't the best haul. 700. So if we get one about 2.4 from the next 3, so we need to average about 800 kilos to get to 9,000. And about 1,800 kilos to get to get to the full load. Do you just want to try something? I was wondering if he would rebait the lines. That's good. Oh no, it's a tuner there. I mean, the tuner will still get us decent money. I'm not objecting to get them. I just don't want them at this point. Right, we've got 1,900. Yeah, that wasn't the sort of haul we needed. We've got about 900 average we need now from each of these last two. Probably do it if it were all tuna. Right. I pressed the button too late. Well, I pressed it too early, then I pressed it too late. Right. That's all swordfish though. about 700 again, which means we want 1100 from this one to get to 9,000, but we're going to pass the 8,000 quite easily, I think. I think we're probably going to be looking at about 8.5, 8.6. Still going to bring us a lot of money. Yep, that's all swordfish as well. Right, let's put you back into rest mode. So haul was just under 8,500 kilos. So yeah, so what we want to do now, the yellow wrap is the tuna, blue wrap's the swordfish, is, now this normal we go here, fish prices. So I took this Yarmouth, the swordfish is $7.10, tuna is $17.38. When Dennis Point, swordfish gets a bit more, tuna's a bit more. Lockport, $15.83, $18.52. I got Lunenburg, it's nearly $31, and that was at 36 at one point. So I mean, if I got rid of those, you can see at that point I mean, tuna's coming up in price because demand's coming up. So we're going to head to Lunenburg, which is all the way up here. I'm going to sell this load. So if you think about it, it's down at $7 at one place for swordfish, $31. So there's what, four and a bit times the difference in price. So that means that swordfish load is worth 210. If I went to the other place, it'd be worth about 60,000 or 50,000 even. Tuna, there's only 6. So I'm not worried about this, even though I could probably get another $5. I could probably make an extra 10,000. I'd spend that in fuel. So we'll just sell the catch. And that takes us up to 1.27 million. So what do we do with that? Well, we go here. And it's not this one we want to go to. It's get some fuel. Try and remember which harbour it is that's got what I want. Is it Lockport? Oh, we'll go there first. We're going to fast travel anyway, so I mean, it's not as if it's going to take us that long to get from port to port. But we're going to get another boat. Ah, it is. The Ocean Runner. So, bigger boat. We're going to buy that one. No. We want it for deep line. So what we've basically been doing, but we have got other types of fishing we can do as well. So this boat can do net fishing and lobster fishing as well, but I want to make some money back once I finish doing all of this. So storage, radar, autopilot, fish sonar. This one can even go deeper. Boys, don't need gutting at the moment. I do want the thrusters, so we'll check out that. Did I do the engine? No. So we've got that lot. We're going to go here. Now, this one can have 40 lines. So if you think about it, if we put this down, just make sure they're all done, because I did go out one time with one line that wasn't. We should take it serious money, so that means we'd basically make what three times what we did last time. So you could make about 750,000 per run. But we've also got to name this one. That one. But we will call this one, again, we'll call it Boaty Mac Boat Face MK2. Make it nice and big. We'll put it in the same colour. Actually, no, we will do it in. Because it's marked. We didn't have a long run in boat face. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this boat out, start putting the boys down, and then in the next episode we'll see how it all looks, and then we'll start the pickup and see what we make from that one. So come back and join me for that episode very, very soon. Hey everyone, thanks for taking the time to watch this video. If you enjoyed it, please remember to like, comment and subscribe. And if you want to become a member of Team Reg, hit that join button below. But I'll see you all very soon.